give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining me through today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. I bless the name of the Most High that He have given me opportunity to teach His word, and it's a hidden identity. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Our identity is hidden, and it's hidden in the Bible. We are so precious and privileged to have opportunity reviewing this hidden thing, the secret for us to share and teach daily. So to me, it's just a privilege for me to have this opportunity. And again, I bless and praise the name of the Most High for our new subscribers, everyone that took time and subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for sharing our videos and giving thumbs up. And thank you so much for letting others know about the teachings teachings about we being the Hebrew Israelites. I really appreciate everyone that took time and subscribed to our channel, especially our new subscribers. Our channel is the new channel, so everyone that subscribed is something that we really appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much. We are the covenant keeping people. The Most High Yah Elohim have a covenant with us. We can see one of the covenant that the Most High Yah Elohim have with us on the book of Isaiah chapter 44:21. 44:21. It said the covenant of the Lord Yahweh, the covenant of the Lord Yahweh. Remember these things, remember those things, oh Jacob and Israel, for you are my servant. I have formed you. You are my servant. Oh Israel, you will not be forgotten. So this is one of the covenants, the promise that the Most High Yah Elohim have for us. He will never forgotten us. We will never be forgotten. So that being said, it doesn't mean we have to take things for granted. It means that we have to embrace His word and we have to cherish everything that the Most High Yah does for us each and every day. For you to be alive is a blessing. For you to have breath in you is a blessing. For you to live, walk, and talk is a blessing. So those are the things that we can count our blessings, and name them one by one. We can count all our blessings and name them one by one. Just say thank you to Him. Let's go straight to today's teachings. Today our teachings will base on West Africa. We'll do Cote d'Ivoire. We'll do Cote d'Ivoire, and I have the map of the Cote d'Ivoire on the screen right now. Cote d'Ivoire speak French, so I'm not doing the a part of the being French, but just a tribe. It's like they are Akan and Ashanti, if that makes sense. Akan within that Akan, but they are part of the Ashanti group, and this group or the tribe is Bawule tribe, Bawule tribe. So this Bawule tribe are part of, as I said, part of the Ashanti people in Ghana, and they break off from them and migrate from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire. They migrate from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire, and there's a unique story about a queen, a queen of Bawule. Is a unique story and a sad story, but the most important is not about how she did whatever she did, but it's something behind it that we will share. And again, as we are doing, we be the Hebrew Israelites, everything that I will bring to present, to teach, is about proving that we are the people of the Bible, and it's evidence. I'm not bringing the teachings to show that we are the Hebrew Israelite or tell someone evidence. But again, for not anyone to accept us that we are the Hebrew Israelites, so there's evidence, accept us. But for we, the people, need to be wakened from our long sleep. That's all. And embrace the will of the Father. The will of the Father is for us to worship Him. The will of the Father is for us to do His will. The will of the Father is us to walk upright in righteousness. There is the will of the Father. We're reading the Torah, the Bible, the Tanakh daily, and we're praying, seeking His face. This is what the Father wants. This is what He instituted on giving the Ten Commandments to our forefathers. Then time and time we tend to break His covenant. So this is what the Father wants for us to do. We need to be awakened from our long sleep. We are the awakening remnant, the West Africans. I am not saying only the West Africans, but the message the Most High gave unto me is about we, the West Africans. We have a map on the screen right now. It's three maps putting together, and on the top one have on the screen have like West Africa map, and this map you can see Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire putting together. So the story of the queen Abna Poku, sorry, the name is Abna Poku, from the Ashanti with his people. They journey from Ghana, which is the Kumasi area, Ashanti area, to Cote d'Ivoire. Bawule, as I said, are part of the Ashanti. The Bawule are original part of Ashanti and break off from that group, which is the Akan Ashanti from Ghana in the 17th century through 18th century. So they left the country in which they led by a queen, Abna Poku, leading the group, and the exodus away from like the journey from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire. And because of the war breaking up with the English, and so she decided to lead his people from Ghana or the Ashanti area to Cote d'Ivoire. And the map that we have on the screen right now, you can see, which is the top one I said, it have a purple arrow showing from the Ghana or the Ashanti side to Cote d'Ivoire. But on the side of the Cote d'Ivoire, you can see there's a river. It's Coma, is Comoe. But on the bottom two maps that is showing, we have the arrow showing again red and yellow, and you can see the one which is a code. The bottom ones, instead of C, they spell it K. So it's the same spell anyway. You can choose the C or K. It's the same thing. But the most important thing is like that the Ashanti or the Queen story tells us that they journey from point number one, which is the Ashanti area, Kumasi area, to this area of the part of Cote d'Ivoire, the side of the Cote d'Ivoire. And when they got to the river Comoe, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. When they got there, it was not easy for them to cross the river because of the wave of the river. So they consult their oracle men or the divinity men or whatever, and they told them that they have to sacrifice something that is precious. So they throw their jewelry and everything to the river for them to be able to sacrifice. Let me bring the picture of the Queen Mother. So we have the picture of the Queen Mother with her people behind her. So as they throw the stuff in the river, and they told them, no, it's not your possession, it's not your jewelry, it's not your clothes, but by like something that you cherish, which is a human being. So the Queen Mother decided to sacrifice her own son, or for the people to be able to, her people to be able to cross the river. So she did that. You can see this picture, this Queen Mother, Queen Abna Poku, throw her child to this river, and the river became still for them to cross. This teachings or this video is not about her sacrificing her child. No, we are forbidden to do such thing, and we have so many Bible verses that we will read to support what I'm saying, that Most High forbid us to do these things. He did not want us to do all these things at all. So as the Queen Mother did it, the river became calm, and the people were able to cross. So they have the name Bawule, like Bawu, uh, literally lay. So that means my child is died, as she put her child in the river, So before I'll go on further, let's read something, and let's read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32:17.
They sacrificed unto devils, not to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. Of the rock that begat thee thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten God that formed thee.
This is what the Lord Yahweh forbid us to do, to sacrifice unto the gods. Even the hands, which is him that delivered our forefathers from the land of Egypt, we tend to forget about him. So it's something that it was forbidden, and it's still forbidden. So it's not something that we have to do. Again, I'm not doing the teachings because she sacrificed her child. No. Let's read the book of Exodus chapter 20. We'll read 1 to 3.
Exodus 20. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Exodus chapter 20, 1 to 4, as we read. This is what the Most High said when he gave the 10 commandments unto our forefathers. Said, do not make any graven image, like have any image, and do not have any other gods except him. So he forbid us to do these things. And we have another reading. Let's read the book of Leviticus chapter 26. Leviticus 26, 12 through 13.
And my soul shall not abhor you, and I will walk among you, and will be your God, and ye shall be my people. I am the Lord your God, which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt, that ye should not be their bondmen. And I have broken the bands of your yoke, and made you go upright.
Leviticus 26, 12 through 13. As we read, the Lord is saying to us that he is the God that we have to worship. We have to worship, and he will break the yoke on our neck. We have to worship him. So again, it was forbidden for us to do this. The last reading, we will do 2 Kings chapter 3, 26, 27.
And the Moabites saw the water on the other side as red as blood. And they said, This is blood. The kings are surely slain, and they have smitten one another. Now, therefore, Moab to the spoil. And when they came to the camp of Israel, the Israelites rose up and smote the Moabites, so that they fled before them. But they went forward, smiting the Moabites, even in their country. And they beat down the cities.
If we are talking about blood sacrifice, it won't be any of us to do that blood sacrifice. It will be the Father have to do the blood sacrifice for us. So we are forbidden to do these things. But the reason or the purpose of this video will be the next one picture on the screen. This very picture on the screen, there's the reason why we brought these teachings today. The moment I came across this picture, it was so unique, and I couldn't believe what I saw. It's about the Bawule, which is the Queen Mother that I show, and we have her story, crossing the river with her people and all that. But the Baule, you can see the spelling of the Baule. They have the Baule, which is the meaning is your child die, Baule. And there's a coin like a unique coin, Asian coin that they have those days in their possession, having a picture of the Queen Mother on the coin, and they have the name like your child die or the child die, and they have the symbol of the snake on the coin. But on the top, like all the design, whatever they have, everything is a Hebrew writing. Everything that we are seeing is a Hebrew writing. So that's what struck me. And this one, when you Google, you can find it on, I think, I don't know whether eBay, whether Europe or America. That one white man was selling it. So please, our people, when we have certain things, we may think, oh, it's like it's those days is gone now. I mean, there's no point, there's no need. Let's keep this things. Is very, very important for us to even see it and read and understand what our people did. Not about her killing her child, but our people read and write Hebrew. Our people read and write Hebrew. We have Hebrew writing all over this coin or this symbol. You won't believe it, but I would do like only two. I would do only two. We have the next picture on the screen right now. You can see the coin that I show, and two pictures putting together. The coin is on the left side on the screen, and the right side on the screen will be the biblical Hebrew writing or ancient Hebrew writing. So these two pictures putting together does make sense. The reason why I brought these teachings is very, very important for us to understand that back in the days, our forefathers and our foremothers were writing Hebrew in West Africa. They read and write Hebrew in West Africa. But when the colonial masters set foot on West Africa, the seashore of West Africa, and everything changed. So these are one of the evidence that we have that the people were reading and writing Hebrew. So let me explain what is on the screen right now. On the right side, let's do the right side first. On the right side, you can see the yellow arrow showing. It's like it look like a snake or a worm or whatever, and the written red is a noon, and then the bottom is a seed or life. Seed or life, that means human, and a human being. The life stand for human and the seed stand for human. So that one is the right one is a biblical Hebrew. And again, on the biblical Hebrew one, on the top it look like wave, like M double M putting together wave, and that's mum. Then the bottom is a water, and you can see the same symbol on the left side. The left side have the same symbol. It look like the snake, and it says seed or life. And on the top, on the left side, you can see the same thing. They represent water. So how come these people, or this queen and her people, know this sign, know this symbol, or know this reading, except they are the people? They are the Hebrew Israelites. So we have so many evidence to prove, to show that we are the people. We are the people of the Bible. The love letter of the word of the Musa, being the Torah, being the Tanakh, being the Bible itself. The Lord Yahweh wrote it for us. It's about us. There's no way that one can dispute or disagree that these people were not the people of the Bible. I mean, there's no way. These people didn't have this design to it's just coincidence. No, it's not coincidence. It's to details. Look at the river or the water sign, and biblical Hebrew have the same symbol, the same sign, and the same water. Look at the symbol of the seed, nun, which is whether worm or snake, the same symbol, the Baule or the Ashanti have the same symbol. It's not coincidence. This tells us one thing: they are the people. They are the people. It's so unique. And the two and putting together, which is the left side one, you can see. So the seed and the water tells us that the woman throw her child to the water. That's the reading of this coin. And you can see the woman on the side of what? The coin. You can see the woman, like the image of the drawing of the woman being the queen mother. We have so many like design on it that the Hebrew writing, but like I want to do only the woman and her child and the water. And again, the side of her sacrificing her child is wrong. So I'm not basing the teachings about her sacrificing her child and that I am applying that. No, it is wrong. And we saw it that the Mosai hate it. It's wrong. We don't do those things. But what the reason why I brought this teaching is by we reading the Hebrew, writing Hebrew those days. Our people reading and writing Hebrew those days. When you compare this, the right one being the biblical Hebrew writing, and our people in West Africa, they are writing. You can see the same thing. I mean, please do your own research. We don't just bring things, making things up. No, just look at what you are seeing on the screen. To me, it's mind blowing. I couldn't believe as we put these teachings together, this evidence. We have more evidence. And we bring this evidence. I believe that is the hand of the Most High for you to believe. See is believing, for you to be awakened, for you to understand that yes, we are the people. You need to do something. What are you going to do? Accepting Yeshua. If you haven't accept him. Maybe you already accept him, but you are lukewarm. You don't know what to do. It's okay. Just pray. The Most High will lead you for you to be able to be faithful for him. We need to do well and embrace his message. We have the next chart on the screen right now. It's 4 charts putting together. The first one, I will do the top one, top left. The top left is like bangle for the Baule bangle. And on the arrow, like purple one showing, it's like X. So you can see the same sign of X on the right on the screen, which is the one with a blue circle around it. But the X, the biblical one is the white. The biblical one is the one on the top right. So the biblical one have the X, have the cross sign. Both symbol are the same meaning. And you can see next to it say Tov, T-A-V, Tov. I'm not here today to give you the meaning of the biblical one. We will do that one, but I'm just letting you know the West Africa or the Baule people having this sign or this bangle, and they have X on it. So they don't write these things as a just writing it or just design. They know what they are writing. They know what they are like carving or engraving. They know everything because they are the people of the Bible and they read Hebrew, so they know what they are doing. We may say like this dispensation or this age, the modern people may see it and so just a symbol or a design, but no, they know what they are writing or they are what engraving like on their stuff. So let's do the bottom one. The bottom left one is the biblical Hebrew writing, and you can see 3 circles going on like yellow, we have orange and red. All these 3 in between them, we have the X sign, X. So the biblical Hebrew have the X sign. Then when you come on the bottom right, the bottom right one will be that like the Ashanti or the Akan writing. They have the same X, but look under the X, which is circle green, it say crossing paths. So many paths that you cross. So they say crossing path. There's PATHS. So many paths that you cross. Then on the bottom again, you can see life changing. So crossing path. path that will cross. Way, walkway is all path. So we have the cross. We are the cross people. Even when you have the name, because of Yeshua, we are the cross people. Yeshua, Hebrew man, being black man, not a white man, we are cross people. So how come our people are having these signs, biblical Hebrew signs, and they have it, they write it, they read it, they understand it? That tells us one thing, that we are the people of the Bible. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Our history is what hidden in the Bible. We need to be able to dig deep, and we'll find out all this truth. We will find out. Just when you come to the across the videos, anything that will strike your mind, I want you to see it and search it, and maybe you have more evidence than me, and that will waken you up, and that will remind you that we are the Hebrew. We are the Hebrew. We are the Israelites. We are the children of Jacob. The Bible is our evidence. The Bible is our history. The Bible is our manual. The Father is what? Revealing all these things for us to be awakened from our long sleep. So I hope this video what enlighten you and give you different understanding. So this what the Bawule people have on their, like, in their possession. The Queen Mother being Abna Poku of Ashanti, break off from the her tribe and journey with her people and went to Cote d'Ivoire. So, and they have the name Bawule. That means your child died as she did, but the teachings is about they are writing, and you can see as the Queen Mother, they record this having the queen that I show you. You can see the queen on the screen right now. The Queen Mother is on the side. They have the Bawule on the side. On the top wave, that like double W or M sign, it shows water or river, and they have the seed or snake. It tells us there's a seed or life. So this sign or this coin that you are seeing on the screen right now is a Hebrew writing. It is a Hebrew writing. This is so unique. I hope and pray that you are being blessed with through these teachings. I know that the Most High want you to what? Come across these teachings this day. So it's not just coincidence, but it's the ordained from the Most High for you to see these teachings today. Seek the Father, seek the Father. When we read the book of Matthew chapter 6:33, say, but seek ye first the kingdom of Elohim and his righteousness, and all other things shall be added unto you. Matthew chapter 6:33. Be blessed. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. In Yeshua's name. Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.